Good evening, everybody. Trying a little bit of a different setup. It's kind of a new thing for me. Got a new camera that I'm working with tonight. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone can hear me. As you can see, I'm not playing my usual acoustic guitar set tonight. I thought I would try something a little different. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps moving on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you never play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that lonesome whistle, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks sitting in them fancy dining cars, probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free, but those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train were mine, probably move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay, and I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Alrighty, I got a small crowd tonight. Considering how poorly I did at promoting it, I'm not too surprised. But how's everybody doing tonight? Say hello if you would. Tell me where you're tuning in from. That always is something that I find interesting. See how far my music has reached. And it's always just kind of useful feedback too, to let me know that I have some folks. I'm going to switch guitars real quick here, and going to kind of continue on the electric thing for a little while. It's just kind of something I can do a little differently tonight. The link I sent on Facebook wasn't working. Would you mind sharing that? And the comments there, and tell everybody that that's not working. That would help. Brian Carver, welcome to the stream tonight. I got the noisy boxes out just to do something a little different. But I don't normally play electric live anymore. I usually use it as kind of an accompaniment instrument, not really so much for the solo work, but I thought I'd dig them out. Anyway, I hope everybody can hear me all right. I feel like I'm 5 feet away from this microphone because I got this pedal board down here on the floor and I didn't grab a boom arm, and I'm talking too much. This is an old blues tune that I adapted for electric a long time ago, and I really like it. It's called Deep River Blues. rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I've got those deep river blues. Now my old gal, she's a good old pal. She looks like a waterfowl when I got those deep river blues. So let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I've got those deep river blues. Oh, now I'm going back to Muscle Shoals, and times are better there, I'm told, if you got those deep river blues. I'm going back to Muscle Shoals, the times are better there, I'm told, if you got those deep river blues. Give me back my old boat, I'm gonna sail her if she'll float, 'cause I've got those deep river blues. And let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I've got those deep river blues. Well, now there ain't no one to cry for me. All the fish go on the spree when I've got those deep river blues. Interesting. I wonder what's going on with that. Because I generated what was supposed to be a shareable link. I don't know. Maybe YouTube's just being weird. Need more subscribers. They would allow a lot more fun stuff if I had more subscribers. Let me see here. Yeah, we're set to public. Let's see what happens here. I'll refresh the page. Okay, says I'm live. Alright, whatever. Well, anyway, these little shows seem to have kind of a half-life anyhow, so, you know, we'll just do what we do and let folks kind of jump on as they will. They'll jump on throughout the week, so it's easier for me to do these live than it is for me to premeditate and shoot a video all week and edit it. So, anybody got any good fun snacks tonight? I hope on this cold early spring night, I hope some folks have got something fun to eat. This is kind of a different guitar for me. I haven't played it too much. This is a Firefly thin line Tele Custom that I picked up. I think I'm probably going to sell it because I'm just really not playing a lot of electric guitar. So if anybody has some interest in a really cool electric guitar that's getting really hard to find, hit me up and we'll arrange something. But it sounds perfectly good though. It's a really great guitar for not a lot of dough. Daddy drove a truck that was older than dirt. Sure wasn't pretty, but it got him there. Folks would stop and stare most everywhere. Daddy left them all in the rearview mirror. You could hear him coming for a mile, rolling through the gravel and the dirt, across through the valleys of Ohio. We were all proud of a working man's ride. Got a tune-up in the spring and a change in the fall. Didn't have air, but the heat worked good. Tape player stuck on Johnny and June. I drove a lot of places in that old truck. You could hear him coming for a mile, rolling through the gravel and the dirt, across through the valleys of Ohio. We were all proud of a working man's ride. Well, the engine went out one night. Daddy said it was a long walk home. He rebuilt her with the help of a friend. That old truck hit the road again. You could hear him coming for a mile, rolling through the gravel and the dirt, across through the valleys of Ohio. We were all proud of a working man's ride. Is this guitar loud enough in the feed? It's really quiet in the monitors. I'm going to turn it up for myself. But hey Diana, welcome to the stream. It's kind of a different format tonight. I don't know how much longer I'm going to play electric, but a few more songs anyway. Anyway, it's mid-March, almost late March, I suppose you should say, and it feels like it was the first just last week. I gotta tune this thing real quick because I've been banging on it. There we go. Hope everyone's been having a good week. Work picked back up for me this week and been busy. Patty got spayed on Tuesday. She is resting as much as Patty will rest with her personality. But she's doing all right. The puppies are finally done with getting their vaccinations and they made their first public foray. We'll have a little bit of a pup date here, probably about another 15 minutes or so, another 3 or 4 songs. I'm going to do a little Carl Perkins tune that I really like. This is one that, ironically, I didn't learn from Carl. I learned first from Paul McCartney of the Beatles. But it's my favorite Carl Perkins tune anyway. Let me take you to the movies, Mag, so I can hold your hand. For it ain't that I don't like your ass, it's just that doggone man. And that double barrel behind the door that waits for me, I know. So climb up on old Becky's back, let's ride to the picture show. See you once a week, that's when my work is through. I break new ground the whole week long with my mind set straight on you. But I slick myself for Saturday night, cause there's one thing I know. I'm gonna take my Maggie dear to the Western Picture Show. I polished up my old horseback, she looks good, I know. So climb up on old Becky's back, let's ride to the picture show. Let me take you to the movies, Mag, so I can hold your hand. For it ain't that I don't like your ass, it's just that doggone man. And that double barrel behind the door that waits for me, I know. So climb up on old Becky's back, let's ride to the picture show. Carl Perkins, one of the all-time greats of country and rockabilly, and from all accounts I've read, a truly great man. Let's go to Hank Williams now. A little gospel number that I've always liked. People steal, they cheat and lie for wealth and what it will buy. Don't they know on Judgment Day that their gold and silver will melt away? What is gold and silver do if your heart's not pure and true? Sinner, hear me when I call. Fall down on your knees and pray. Be in a deep dark grave and know that my poor soul was saved, then live in this world would go and deny my God and to my soul. Alrighty. I got one more electric tune I want to play, and then switch it over to probably some fiddle, actually. I don't know. What are you folks out there in Cyberland? Okay, yeah, I thought something was up with that, Kevin. Yeah, we had something foul up with that. I'm not sure what's going on. I think somehow my software screwed up, or I'm not sure. But we'll get it straightened out for next week, I hope. And you know, in the meantime, follow me on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, that would really help stay in touch, because I do a lot of the updates on the streams there, because it seems like I get the most interesting traffic from around the world. So also trying to grow that avenue a little bit, get some more folks on there. But for those of you who are tuning in, there are a few folks that might not know by reading the thumbnail or whatever. My name is Caleb Hawkins, and I got all kinds of fun little gadgets that I've put together, so I might as well share those, huh? I've been traveling this back road since I was a kid, and I know every curve and every bend. Seems it only cares where I'm going, not where I've been. And the road goes on forever and a day. Yeah, the road goes on forever and a day. And everywhere I've never been is where I want to be. And the road goes on forever and a day. As a kid, I fell in love with the sound of wood and steel. Sometimes I think it's the only friend that knows just how I feel. And the road goes on forever and a day. Yeah, the road goes on forever and a day. And everywhere I've never been is where I want to be. Yeah, the road goes on forever and a day. Well, it's hard work making something out of nothing. You spend your whole life spinning wheels, you lose your bearings. But the best will always make it look easy. The road goes on forever and a day. Yeah, the road goes on forever and a day. Everywhere I've never been is where I want to be. And the road goes on forever and a day. Songs and hope folks will remember my last name, and that in my time on earth I may never bring it shame. And the road goes on forever and a day. Hit his look spot. Yeah, the road goes on forever and a day. Everywhere I've never been is where I want to be. And the road goes on forever and a day. Alright, I'm going to take a real quick break here. We're going to actually do a little pup date that we filmed earlier today to show you the puppies and show you how they're doing. You get a chance to check in on the escapades of Doc and June and of course Mama. And while that's playing, I am going to reset the stage a little bit and go back to something that's a little bit more familiar territory for me. So we'll see you in just a short little bit here. What you doing, June? What you doing, big girl? Oh, June sit. June sit. Doc sit. 4-month-old puppies. No, you gotta sit. You gotta sit. There you go. We have 2 really happy and healthy puppies. They've had all their shots. They've tested negative for all kinds of parasites and worms.
Doc sit. Good boy. June sit. Girl.
They're learning their manners. It's hard.
Good job.
But they're doing really well. Doc is, what was he, about 45 pounds?
Something like that, yeah.
June was just a scooch under 30 at like 29.6, I think it was, the paperwork said, when she got weighed in last week. And Mama here, she is resting. She got spayed. You can't really see her too well with that exposure. She did well in the surgery. It was successful. We'll do a pup date about her soon and talk about Mama. But the puppies, they're doing real well. They're exuberant, free-spirited. Been a lot of questions about what breed they might be. And recently it was brought to our attention that These guys may be Dutch Shepherds, which is not the most common breed as far as I can tell, but it's basically, for all practical purposes, you can think of a Dutch Shepherd as a German Shepherd with a brindle coat. And when you look at Doc and June's stunning brindle coats, it starts to make sense really quickly. Yeah, hi boy. Hi buddy. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And he's trying to eat the wicker basket again. Leave it alone.
June, of course, this is her favorite spot to be. It's on top of me, wherever I happen to be. Doc's favorite spot is
look at that smile.
with Renee.
Look at that
wherever
smile.
she could be.
Oh, what's so wrong? You can't lick me? Can't lick me when I'm up here? And June gets jealous.
Yeah. Because I have a camera in my hand. Oh. Did you come to say hi? Did you come to say hi? Mm. Oh. And we're back. Of course, I had to unmute my microphone. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed the puppies. Something I've been working on. I've always liked the tune Red Haired Boy, and I sat down and I learned most of it last week. But let's open this fiddle up. I'll take the mute off, because why not? Yeah, we do have a handful of fun, loving little creatures that wander around and bleed us dry financially. Thanks for dropping in again this week, Kevin. Sorry I was away last week. I was kind of feeling a little run down. I didn't want to phone in a show. I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys my all, and I knew last week I just was not going to be able to make that happen, so. Oh man, I'm losing visitors since I switched to the fiddle. Probably on account of it's getting late more than anything else. If you miss train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. I got no shirt on my back, not a penny to my name. Lord, I can't go back home this way. Lord, I'm one, Lord, I'm two, Lord, I'm three, Lord, I'm four, Lord, I'm 500 miles away from home. Away from home, away from home, away from home, away from home. Lord, I'm 500 miles away from home. Away from home, away from home, away from home, away from home. Lord, I'm 500 miles away from For if you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Aaron, welcome to the stream. Had my 5th string in the wrong tuning for this song. Oh well. We got through it. This is tuned in the Appalachian tradition of cross tuning. So I have octave sets. So basically I have a G and a D and a G and a D. But I sometimes tune the C string on this 5-string fiddle up to a D. But then I played that song in C major, so I needed the low C string anyway. Anyway, it's something I've been doing to go back to kind of the roots of fiddling as I was learning when I was a teenager. And I hope everybody is enjoying themselves tonight. I can just barely hear my own vocal in these monitors, so I'm going to fix that real quick, hopefully. Just needed a little bit more. There we go. Alright. Got through more than half the show without breaking out an acoustic guitar and singing some sad song, but that all changes now. Maybe after this I'll get the banjo out. If Brian Carver, if you're still there, we'll plug your wares and maybe I'll sing a killin' song. This guitar is very old. It doesn't stay in tune. I'm not very old yet. I don't stay in tune either. But I think I am going to grab an electronic tuner. We've just had too many changes in the weather around here for me to trust this. So, come on, tuner, stop freaking out. How's everything sound out there tonight? Is everything... Hope everything's sounding all right. The new camera seems to be a little less washed out looking. Still that wide angle makes all my acoustic treatments look like they're kind of crooked. Little Wawa was a wild goose that from the southlands flew, in a V-shaped line of wild geese with a lover gander goo, a lover gander goo. Little Wawa, little Wawa. They flew across North Michigan to see the sights below, for they were on their honeymoon to North Ontario, to North Ontario. Honk honk said little Wawa, honk honk my gander goo. Goose talk, that means I love you, and I always will be true. I always will be true. Night was fast approaching, there came a hissing sound. Was an arrow from an Indian's bow, and Gander Goo fell down, Gander Goo fell down. Honk honk said little Wawa, honk honk my Gander Goo. Goose talk, that means I love you, and I always will be true, I always will be true. Little Wawa, little Wawa. Well, the geese, they kept on flying, but Wawa would not go. She went to find her lover in the bushlands down below, the bushlands down below. Little Wawa, little Wawa. Well, a goose that died from heartache, a legend she became. Now she'll live forever in the town that bears her name. Little Wawa, a little Wawa. So if you see her statue off Highway 17, you'll know that you're in Wawa, and her love song you will sing, her love song you will sing. Oh, honk honk said little Wawa, honk honk my gander goo. The goose talk, that means I love you, and always will be true. Little Wawa, a little Wawa. Mega, greetings from Mexico. Wow, south of the border. We're going all kinds of places tonight. Thank you for tuning in. If you don't mind, drop me a note there. It says how you found the show tonight. I'm always fascinated how the YouTube algorithm decides to bless me with an audience week in, week out. It's still kind of a mystery I can't understand. I've had folks from all over the country and all over the world drop in or comment, and I don't know, I think that's kind of the coolest thing about the last year of music making online. I've met folks on platforms virtually that I would not ever get the chance to meet in real life. North Dakota in the house. This is an old Killin' song. You know, they say it's not bluegrass until somebody dies, and this isn't exactly bluegrass. I think it kind of predates the style a little bit, but This is, of course, on my Brian Carver banjo cello that Brian built for me. I started in the fall, and then we kind of did some changes to it not too long ago. I'm really, really happy with it. So I got a whole video about it on the channel. Anyway, this is Wild Bill Jones. As I went out for to take a little walk, I came upon that Wild Bill Jones. He was a walking and a talking by my true lover's side, and I begged him to leave her alone. He said my age is 21, too old to be controlled. So I pulled my revolver from my side, and I destroyed that poor boy's soul. So pass around that old long neck bottle, and we'll all go on a spree. For the world seemed to last of that Wild Bill Jones. Tomorrow'll be the end of me. Tomorrow'll be the end of me. I've been to the river and I've been baptized. I got no one to go my bed. Well, the world's seen the last of that Wild Bill Jones, and tomorrow'll be the end of me. For as I went out for to take a little walk, I came upon that Wild Bill Jones. He was a walking and a talking by my true lover's side, and I destroyed that poor boy's soul. All right. Hey, Frank, glad you can make the stream. Yeah, it looks like my software here had some kind of glitch and it patched me into something different from what I told it to do. So, mildly annoying, but couldn't be helped. And it looks like some folks have blown up Facebook probably telling me about my screw up. Anyway, such is life in this current music environment. Hopefully we're getting back to being able to go out and see each other and do stuff in the real life. But then what would my friends in Mexico and North Dakota be able to do to come in and see my show? So let's see here. Where are we going with this? That guitar doesn't have a strap on it. I think, Kevin, did you ask for something Irish? I think you asked for anything Irish. Which, let's see here, we can do that. Get the old reliable fiddle out. Thank you, Mega. Let's see here. Alright, that's about it for the Celtic set that I play anymore. I should work more of that up, but it's some really complicated bowing, and I'm lazy. For lack of any better explanation. Let's get the acoustic guitar out here. What time are we getting to? Okay, we're getting close to that first hour. If you like what I'm doing and you want to support it, there should be a PayPal link in the description. You can drop me a few bucks. That pays for the internet bill around here, and of course all the puppy food. It's been a minute since I've been on. I took last week off. Take care of myself a little bit. I was getting kind of run down. Anyhow, I'm not going to play any more sad country songs. I'm going to play one, I think I do it up in B flat for those who are playing along at home. No, I don't do it in B flat. I do it in a different key. I'll pick a key now and then we'll just figure it out. I believe my steps are growing wearier each day. Still I have a journey on my mind. The lures of this old world have ceased to make me want to stay, and my one regret is leaving you behind. I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be waiting, drawing pictures in the sand. When I see you come, I will rise up with a shout and come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. Through this world we've labored hard to earn our meager fare. It's brought us trembling hands and failing eyes. Oh, I'll just sit here on the shore and turn my eyes away. Until you come, then we'll see paradise. I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be waiting, drawing pictures in the sand. When I see you come, I will rise up with a shout and come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. If it proves to be His will that I am first to go, somehow I have a feeling it will be. I'll just sit there on the shore and turn my eyes away. Until you come, then we'll see paradise. And I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be waiting, drawing pictures in the sand. And when I see you come, I will rise up with a shout and come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. when it comes your time to pass, likewise don't feel lost. For mine will be the first face that you'll see. For I'll be waiting to draw pictures in the sand. I'll be waiting to draw pictures in the sand. And when I see you come, I will rise up with a shout and come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. And come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. That one is goes out to a few folks tonight. There's been too many funerals in the last year for my taste, and I didn't have opportunity to perform music at a few of my friends who passed funerals this year, but that's always been my song of hope, and I've always performed that one at my grandfather's funeral when he passed, and a few other friends as well. Let's see here. This one. Now that's the tune that's in B flat. We're approaching an impasse here with the pandemic, and I've had folks telling me that they've gone out of their house for the first time in a year, and I've known this song for a while now, and as this pandemic winds down, I kind of feel like this is sort of what's happening. Standing down on Main Street, across from Mr. Blues, in my faded leather jacket, my weathered broken shoes. A chill north wind was blowing, but spring was coming on, as I wondered to myself just how long that I'd been gone. So I strolled across old Main Street, walked down a flight of stairs. I stepped into the hall, saw all my friends were there. The neon sign was flashing, welcome, come on in. It feels so good, feeling good again. Dan and Margarita were swaying side by side. I heard they were divorcing, but I guess they let it slide. My favorite band was playing an Otis Redding song. When they sang the chorus, everybody sang along. And I wish I had some money with which to buy a round. I wish I cashed my paycheck before I come to town. I reached into my pocket, found 3 20s and a 10. Feels so good, feeling good again. There was old man Perkins sitting on his stool, watching Butch and Jimmy John talking loud and playing pool. Them boys from Silver City were swaying by the fire, singing like they thought they were the Tabernacle Choir. And I wanted you to see them all. I wish that you were there. I looked across the room and saw you standing by the stairs. And when I caught your eye, I saw you break into a grin. It feels so good, feeling good again. It feels so good, feeling good again. Feels so good, feeling good again. It feels so good, feeling good again. It's a Robert Earl Keen tune that I really like a lot. And if you're not familiar with Robert Earl Keen, I suggest you dive into his music a little bit because he writes some good stuff. Let's see here. We got about another 15-ish minutes. Where should I go from here? I don't know where we're going to go if I can find what I did with them. They're on my messy desk over here that I conveniently keep out of the shop just for this very reason. There we go. Hope everybody didn't mind the wide shot of my backside or whatever I probably just gave you all. Oh. There we go. Here is my implement of mass distraction. If I ever get this thing in tune, I'll have it welded. I guess I could tell the old Southern joke about the banjo player at the Bluegrass Festival that was backstage just bawling his eyes out. He was just absolutely inconsolable. And the Grand Marshal, the MC of the Bluegrass Festival, comes up. He says, "Son, what's the matter?" The banjo player said, "Well, that mean old show-off guitar player, he done took my banjo and drop-tuned one of the strings on my banjo. He just tuned that peg and it's all kinds of screwed up." And MC said, "Well, what's the matter with that? Can't it be fixed?" He goes, "Oh, it can be fixed, but he won't tell me which one it was." I think I just had an incident of the same. Don't leave your records in the sun. The warp and they won't be good for anyone. Don't leave your records in the sun. The warp and they won't be good for anyone. Well, they just won't play, just won't play, just won't play, just won't play, just won't play no more. Well, I had me a record that I really did like. It was the last one they had in the store. I put it on the back seat of my brand new Ford. Now it just won't play no more. So don't leave your records in the sun. They'll warp and they won't be good for anyone. Well, they just won't play, just won't play, just won't play, just won't play, just won't play no more. Well, I sure do miss that good old-fashioned electric washing machine. The kind that we ain't got around here no more. Well, I sure do miss them stomping, swinging sounds. And I miss them groovy puddles on the floor. New one just sits there in the corner of the basement in all its glory on a Monday morning. Just sits there. Well, I cried the day they carried away that good old-fashioned electric washing machine. 'Cause I'm sentimental for the old machine still yet. 'Cause the old one really did look like a real live washing machine. And the new one looks more like a television set. It just sits there. The old one. Well, I sure do miss that good old-fashioned electric washing machine. The kind that we ain't got around here no more. Well, I sure do miss them stomping, swinging sounds. And I miss them groovy puddles on the floor. John Hartford. Always entertaining, sometimes zany, sometimes quite profound. This is one of my favorite Hartford tunes that John ever put out. He's been accused of writing this song and making 1 million people quit their jobs and take up some frivolous hobby like beekeeping or, God forbid, making music. Someday, my baby, when I am a man, and others have taught me the best that they can, they'll sell me a suit and cut off my hair, and I'll go to work in tall buildings. Where it's goodbye to the flowers, goodbye to the dew, goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I mustn't be late. I'm going to work in tall buildings. When I am older, my life is my own. I've paid all my debts, now it's time to go home. And wonder what happened betwixt and between, when I went to work in tall buildings. Well, it's goodbye to the sidewalk, goodbye to the dew, goodbye to the flowers, and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I mustn't be late. I'm going to work in tall buildings. It's goodbye to the sidewalks, goodbye to the dew, goodbye to the flowers, and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I mustn't be late. I'm going to work in tall buildings. It's hard to believe that we lost John Hartford 20 years ago. When his light finally went out, the world just kind of felt like a darker place. Well, we're getting down to the wire, folks. I try to only do these for about 90 minutes. I do seem to notice an uptick in audience after about the first half hour to hour. So you guys, let me know in the chat or in the comments. Should I start these shows a little later? Should I do them like 8:30? We've asked this. I didn't really get a definitive answer from folks. And since I don't have enough subscribers on YouTube to run a poll, I can't really ask here. But I am curious, genuinely so. Once again, I do want to remind everybody, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit the little subscribe button and ring the little bell so that it'll email you when I go live and when I do things, so you won't miss any shows. And if you're on Instagram, my Instagram handle is right there. You can find me. It's Caleb B. Hawkins. We'll get to all the fun stuff that I put on there throughout the week. You can find out what I've been eating for lunch and what I've been practicing and what instrument I'm currently obsessed about, the memes that I find the funniest, and all that fun stuff. Let's see here. I just want to remind everybody that on a bed of lies, the truth sure makes the greatest blanket. Be kind to one another. Show some grace to a friend, a stranger. Maybe the person that's honking at you from behind you at the stop sign telling you to buck traffic. Roy Rogers said goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord take a liking to you. As an old friend of mine used to say, God bless you and everybody that looks like you. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week. And of course, as always, keep an eye on the YouTube channel. I'll be posting more stuff here pretty soon. Thanks a lot, everybody. We love you.